What's up, guys? I'm Mitchell J, the Scaredy Cat Guide, and all I have to say is Bitcoin, it's alive! So, after the alts started moving a day ago and Bitcoin was just kind of floundering around, it caught a bid, and we got a nice big body candle on some volume. See, so look, some decent volume up here, nice solid candle, closed not too far off the highs. And look where we went to. So, we cleared this 74, 7,500, which is kind of like the first thing. So that's positive. But where are we running into now? This long-term uptrend line that I talked about. So we broke out of the trend, and now look at this, coming back up to test it. So now the question is it going to hit its head on this and essentially fail, which essentially would be a confirmation of failure of this uptrend. So that would be bad. Or can it creep back in this thing and then kind of get back on course and make a run at the 200-day moving average, up here at 9,600. So really the goal is to get above 8K so we can get back up into this trend. Then your next top right there is about 89, 9,000, about 9,000 this last top. That would be your next upside target. So now essentially our targets are adjusting. Before we were looking at 74 with upside of 8, and then obviously we wanted to hold this 65-ish level with, downside was 6K, 5,900. So now everything moves up. So now we're above. So now essentially we ideally want to stay above 74, and then, downside is 66, these bottoms here. And now upside is essentially 9K, but really we got to more worry about getting above this trend line here. So, um, you know, technical analysis at work, but more about just Bitcoin catching a bid. I like that we saw some volume. We will see if we get any follow through or if it needs a little breather. I mean, we technically have been up 3 straight days, even though the first 2 days were small. Ethereum actually was leading. It jumped out first. And you see Ethereum, look at this, got back above that 405, that 400, 405 area. So that's good. That's good. So, I mean, even if it pulls back here a little bit, as long as like we can essentially hold even like 430, um, downward to like 410. Ideally, I like to see it stay above the intraday lows, stay above these opening closing prices here at like 430. Um, but that's good. So essentially, we can get a couple closes above, 400, ideally 430, and we've now reestablished in this range. And now your upside again is hopefully we can make a run at the 200-day moving average, but you got a little top here at like 560. So that would be my next kind of resistance point, my next upside target, which I like. So we shall see what happens. It's nice to see crypto on a whole catching a bid after a bit of a lull in the last week after, grinding lower pretty much this whole year so far, the last, 3 months. We'll see how things play out, though. Some of the other coins have definitely caught some serious bids. EOS is one of them. Look at that, from $6 to $9 over the last 3 days. That is no joke. But anyway, back to Bitcoin. So again, just to stress a couple points. Last week I did some videos talking about how we needed to essentially hurry up and do nothing. Like there was nothing to do. We were just consolidating, and we needed to break above or below the levels we pointed out for us to have anything to do, as opposed to trying to make stuff happen and just getting chopped up. So again, we're above, this last little top at 74. Now we're testing this uptrend line. We'll see. Like, it hit its head on it. Let's zoom in. See, look. Poke through, failed. Now we're starting this candle red. This daily candle started a couple hours ago. Again, it's all on UTC time. So, it's late Eastern time right now. So you'll probably, I'm guessing, see this video in the morning. But anyway, I'm curious to see how this next day will play out. If we'll get a pullback. If we do, will we stay above 74, 7,500? That would be ideal if we do pull back. But a nice Be nice if we can just get another big body candle and just blast right up in here. So we shall see, but now we are at somewhat of a moment of truth, and we'll see how it plays out. That is really it. I haven't really looked at much of the news today because I was doing a lot of active trading with the volatility being in the market today. So I will, as usual, drop some links in the show notes and see you on the next video.